wife's using the Zoom
There's
for.
AJ. Just in time, AJ.
There we go.
What's up?
Webster.
Perfect timing. We were just starting saying
Excellent.
we're missing AJ.
Excellent. Yeah. Before we start, I
Is
just
that
have
more
to
or
say,
less facial hair?
I'm echoing. Do you guys hear me
Not so-
echoing?
No.
We can't hear you echo.
No.
Okay. All right.
Is your echo
Thank you.
saying anything different to you? Like AJ burned down the house.
No, that's the dog. The dog tells me that. Let me grab the D&D book. I'll be right back. Then I'm ready.
He looks so young.
The wee little baby.
All right. Well, I guess we can at least start with the recap. So when we last left our heroes, you had split into two. The group in the demon web had met a celestial ally, and then with no help from that ally, except I guess pointing in the right direction, you had overcome several demons and driders to find the trapdoor to the next level of the demon web, and decided it was time to take a long rest and recoup your strength. And the team in the city had been making progress, fomenting rebellion. Most recently, you got the newspaper set up in the basement of the bakery that you liberated. You were doing research to learn various things about what makes sacrifices successful or not. You had gone to Selby's old military friends at the VSW and enlisted them, at least I'd say you got them on your side, not in any tangible way, as you don't have an action plan, but they were all upset about what's being planned, and they were open to your ideas. And the last thing is, Morty, when disguising himself as Passing Law, got in some sense arrested. There was the secret police manager, Valanthi's old friend Vierna, offered to take Passing Law into protective custody, in a euphemism that was clearly meaning he was arrested, and he was thrown into prison with the noble husbands that have been missing. So it's sort of cushy as far as prisons go, but you can't leave. And in the meantime, the rest of the group had made plans to go into this prison anyway the next morning. So I believe the last thing we were going to do before the end of the night was Morty was going to tell us his plan for whatever he's doing, staying low.
All right. So what I would like to do is I think where we left things, people had sort of, heard my little speech, and then they were sort of playing cards or whatever, not paying particular attention to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait for an opportune moment when the guards are not actually around, right? We're being left to our own devices. Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to, and I'm sorry, how many people are in this cell ish?
I'm going to say 20.
Okay. All right. Before my hour is up on my disguise, I will call the attention of the room. Say, comrades, do you mind if I share something further with you?
And most of them look sort of bored, but the guy who's worried about being sacrificed, he's looking very nervous and looking at you.
Okay. And so I think you asked me some questions earlier about, or I think you actually have made some comments about, they're going to sacrifice us, aren't they? Right? That's where you're coming from?
I mean, that's what you were saying, and that's what I was worried. Why else would they lock us up like this?
Right. So everything I said was true. I don't know anything for sure, but we certainly have some suspicions, and I would like to, if I can depend on your discretion, bring you in on a small secret.
And a few more of them turn around when you say secret. It's they like God. More than half of them are looking at you right now.
All right. Okay. I am not actually the scholar Passing Law. I have my colleagues and I have made contact with Scholar Passing Law, and he is actually in the middle right now of researching the implications of a potential sacrifice. My colleagues and I are here to stop any sacrifice, whether that would be of someone else or whether that would be of people here in this room. And we don't even know. But my understanding is that my colleagues will be coming to the prison as soon as possible. And if you are interested, I think we can probably make it a thing to get all of you out of it.
All right. Yeah, they're roll me a persuasion check. With advantage. I mean, these guys are in jail.
They
I'm not
are
happy.
indeed. No, all right, here we go. And again, I'm just going to do it on manual. I don't have to do it twice.
That's fine. Right. Yeah. Yeah. They yeah, they're amenable to that. They you can tell that you can tell there's some discomfort to breaking the law. I mean, these guys have cushy lives. Even when they've been thrown in jail, it's pretty cushy. So there's some discomfort with like breaking the law and going against the queen, but they've been in jail for weeks. Now there's talk they're gonna be sacrificed. Yeah, they like, oh, all right. What do we need to do?
All right. Well, what I would like to do is I would like you to help cover for my identity when the guards come around. I can continue to disguise myself as passing law, but I can't do it continuously. And so I need you to keep that secret. And what I can also do is I can prepare a handful of you in the instance that we need to fight our way out of prison.
Yeah, I'm picturing these guys as like the Real Housewives of Men's Branson. But
So they're soft.
I mean, yeah. But you know, some more so than others. I've never watched the Real Housewives. I assume some of them, you know, are into
Yeah.
exercise. I don't know.
Some of them do spend a lot of time in the gym. Yeah.
All right.
So, is there anybody here who has his previous military experience who would be interested?
Military. So of the 20, two of them raised their hands, and they both have a story about how like their father was in the military and they were in the military, you know, before they met their wife and blah blah, for a short amount of time.
All right. Well, very good. All right. In that case, what I will do is I will I drop my disguise. So I let the spell go. I say, comrades, this is me. This is what I really look like. And you, who I understand have some martial background, here, and I hand them each a dagger.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they know what to do with it.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then other than that, I will break out my disguise kit. I'll use a manual pass on law, and I'll settle in for the night.
Okay, great. So that's your evening. And
That's my evening.
Yeah. They rig you up a cot like you were, I think, just going to curl up in a corner. They, you know, now that they rig you up a cot, it's not the best one, but it's an okay one.
It just needs to be out of sight of the guards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So next morning, let's stick with the city team for now. I think the rest of you crashed in the library, I believe.
That's right.
So what would you like to do the next morning?
Well, I think we had a date at the prison. And that required us to bring cookies, if I remember. But we were going to troll. We were theoretically trolling the actual prisoners. We were going to bring cookies and give them to all the guards as semi-bribes, and then take the boxes into the nobles with just crumbs. Am I recalling that right?
What you said.
Well,
I don't know if that's the entirety of your plan.
that's the entirety of my plan. I don't know if other folks have things to suggest.
Mhm.
I know that guards like cookies.
Somebody
And
could get the cookies.
I don't know off the top of my head who has the highest passive perception, but I assume it's the monk. So even though you passed out in the middle of studying after studying so long, you still, as you slept, you heard noises throughout the city. And you've spent plenty of time in the city. This city was noisier last night than it usually is. But by the morning, it's quieted down.
What kind of noises did I hear?
Rabble. No,
And
people,
rousing or
voices,
just babbling?
Right.
rabbling. More rabbling than rousing.
More rambling than rousing. Good to know.
All right. So, sorry, Ryan, who's doing what?
Hold please. Noodles. We need cookies.
I'm on that. I've gotten cookies like 3 times already, so I know all the spots to go get cookies.
Okay. All right. So first order of business is we're delegating Noodles and a party member of Noodles' choice as a company meant to go to a bakery or wherever cookies are
Pass my
sourced
Raw's wife
from.
was, I think, the source.
My wife's sister's house or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well,
Nicole has imposed pretty strict gender norms in her mentor's family.
we might need to drop by a bakery and just
Are we in the basement?
see what the bread situation is like
Okay.
while we're sourcing cookies. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Noodles and who?
I'll go with.
Okay. All right. So as soon as you leave the library, you immediately see this city has had a hard time. There's minor to moderate vandalism everywhere. It sort of looks a bit like January 1st in New Orleans. And there's broken glass, there's paint on the walls, there's down with the Queen, no loaf in my neighborhood, there's graffiti. It's the city's been vandalized. This wasn't the work of 1 or 2 people. This was a lot of you see a lot of pages for the Menzer Brands at Messenger floating around on the street.
I feel a strong sense of pride right now is really what I'm feeling. Very proud. This is not my favorite city, so I don't mind if it gets demolished.
Nice. Well, all right. I feel our work is bearing fruit here. It's a powder keg primed to explode.
All right, and as you
Are there like rabble signs other than just broken glass and graffiti? Are there noises of mobs we need to avoid while we're going through the streets?
It's about 7 in the morning, so no, the mobs are probably sleeping.
Lazy.
But you
mob.
do notice police walking the city more than usual.
Oh, okay. Cool. Good
They
to know.
look pretty exhausted.
All right.
And
Where are we going, Noodles?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I thought our plan was pretty much just to get cookies and go get Morty. So
Okay.
I don't know that we need to deviate.
so, and as you're on your way to get the cookies, it takes you through the center of the city, and as
Yes.
you get to sort of near the city square, it's blocked off. They're not letting people go. But each of you give me a perception check.
Oh, all right. Excited about that. I like my perception there.
Well done.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Noodles, yeah. Yeah, they're trying to block you. They're trying not even let you look around the corner, but you see straight ahead where there's a statue of the Queen, and you see the statue is there, but the statue doesn't have a head.
Oh my.
That's what my 26 got me. That's it.
You
How big is it? How big
totally
is the
see
crowd?
that the statue doesn't have a head. You completely see it. You see,
Oh,
like,
man.
you can tell that it was done by a hacksaw with a number 3 blade.
All right.
Was it replaced with the head of Jebediah Springfield?
Can I tell where the head is?
No, it's not there.
All right. I mean, if they bothered to cut it off, they probably did something with it. All right. I once again, I
Alright.
still feel like we're gonna stick with the getting
Yeah,
the cookie,
yeah,
going to
okay.
visit Morty.
All right, go ahead. Go get the cookie. All right, get the cookies.
How big a crowd are they holding back? Is
Not
it
very
just
big. Again, it's pretty early morning.
Still
And
early.
I think a
Alright.
lot of the city had a late night.
Yep, sounds like.
Mhm.
All right, so we detour around the square, I guess.
Mhm, mhm.
Are there any other signs of defacement that, you know, as we're going
Oh.
along, or is it just the big central statue of the queen?
No, I mean there's graffiti. There's signs of graffiti and rioting all over the city. More
Any
or less.
like names or patterns of graffiti like tagging that we would notice? We do notice.
I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, there's like anti-queen, anti-lulz, anti-priest.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering, like, is it, you know, the bakers were here, or, you know, is there any kind of indication of any of it, who these vandals were?
No, and you're not even seeing like phrases repeated. Like
Yeah.
it's not like everybody united around "down with Lulz" as their catchphrase
Gotcha.
or anything. No,
They
it's
need some
different.
Twitter. They really need some social media organizing. Are
Mhm.
is any of the graffiti like smeared with night soil?
no.
Okay, man.
So
All right.
it seems like there was activity, but it was not organized activity, which
Cool.
maybe is what's needed.
Maybe it's like a good old social uprising.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, you see a lot of that on your way to get the cookies. You meet with Passang La's wife. She's like, "Yeah, I'm glad you're liking them. I made these at your request. I made these with what was it? You requested noodles?
I think it was. I think it was Oreos, right?
Yeah, yeah. She made her.
I thought it was something with like sleeping inducing properties.
Turkey.
Tryptophan. L-tryptophan.
No, she put in like walnuts or something. That,
All right.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, AP, why don't you ever take us to your lab? Come on. I want to see lasers.
Because he's a theoretical physicist. He doesn't have a lab.
Mostly, actually, when I don't know if I told you guys this story. Henry once had a like a Cub Scouts thing where he had to interview a scientist, and I was like, "Well, I'll let you interview somebody else." And I took him to go talk to this guy who builds telescopes that he uses at the South Pole, and he like etched the lenses for the telescope with lasers. And so after he went to go see this guy's lab, I said, Henry, did you learn anything interesting? He was like, well, I learned that physics is actually pretty cool. And I was like, oh, that actually stings, son.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep.
All right. So yeah, you get the cookies. They're not magically drugged or anything. They're just cookies.
Cookies now.
Bring them back to the library.
Do we happen to pass any apothecaries on the way that are open?
Yeah, you do.
I might. Hey, Noodles, you got a sec? Do you got someplace you need to be? Because I want to just pop in real quick here.
I'm game.
Okay.
I'm happy to tag along.
I'm looking for a sleeping draft, but here's the funny thing. It's for a practical joke, and what I want to do is preferably something that's powdered instead of being actually in the potion, because I'm gonna sprinkle it on some food at this gathering that I'm having of my friends, and it's gonna be a hoot. It's gonna be hilarious. So, do you have anything like that would do the trick?
Like, so you're gonna put your friends to sleep after they eat their food.
That's right. And we've got these paints, and we're just gonna paint these hilarious masks on them for Sacrifice Day. It's going to be great. They're going to love it. It's going to be the best, most hilarious thing they've ever seen. But the
It's clearly
best part
unrelated
is,
to
but
the
the,
chaos outside.
but the best part is none of them will know that they are painted like that. They'll just think it's everybody else. That's the joke.
All right, all right, I can see that. Do your friends have any allergies to to asp venom or to frog spleens?
No one's told me. I think there might be like a rock nut allergy in
Oh,
occasionally.
we're good.
but-
We're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're good.
So okay, yeah, I can. The most potent stuff is the liquid, but so you don't want to put it in their wine?
I'm not thinking wine. I mean, it's more like, I mean, nobody's got bread, right? But
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it's something that's going to get absorbed, that might work. It just kind of depends on how much volume it needs, because
No, we do have some powder stuff. We do have some powder stuff. There's not much call for it, but let me go in the back. It comes out with two powders. He's like, okay, this is the love powder and this is the sleeping powder.
ooh,
So
is it 2 for 1 day?
no, it's not. It's, as you can see, our window got broken last night, so we're not
Yep.
giving discounts right now.
That's fair. That's fair. How about buy one, get one free?
That would be the same as 2 for 1.
Your math is better than mine.
Yeah, they're 30 gold a piece, actually.
Okay. I will. I really, really, really would love to get both of them. Can you do 45? Like a discount, a volume discount for me.
No, it's the powder stuff. It stays good for a while, and so we don't need to get rid of it. So
Do we have 60 gold on us?
you've got so much more
Oh,
than that.
great. Perfect. Okay, I'll take them both.
All right, here you go. So the love powder, it's really most effective for the next 24 hours. If you want to build a strong, solid relationship, just make sure to make a really good impression during those 24 hours.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, anything you guys need in the big celebration day, you see us and you want to just kind of join in our fun, look for the guys with the crazy faces.
Yeah, what are you gonna paint?
And-
Like animal faces or something?
I don't know, what you got any suggestions? I mean,
Like
we're
cat
not like
whiskers.
artists. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay.
Whoa, Attack of the Children.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
that's a
where'd
wife.
she come from?
I thought that was the other child. Okay.
I have lots of people on me now.
I didn't recognize him
Uh,
without that piece on his face.
Hey, quick question for the D&D group. You guys are smart, right?
Eh,
No.
What would
About
happen
half of
if
us.
I accidentally installed a Windows 10 BIOS into a Windows 11 computer while trying to make a recovery stick?
Bad things.
That's Metzley's department.
Yeah.
I was just going to blame Obadiah. Sorry, refer you to my colleague.
I'm pretty sure that you'll get mites in your fungus if you do that.
I'll get my-
Mites in your fungus plates.
Don't know what.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, I'm not that well cultured, unlike the mites apparently.
Oh, or the
Bum,
fungus.
bum.
Exactly.
That was
It's
good.
pretty
All
funny.
right.
Okay. So yeah. Do like kitty cat whiskers. That's pretty simple. It doesn't take a lot, but everybody can tell what it is.
Yeah, maybe we may riff on that, but I love where you're going with this. You're getting in the spirit of things. So
Mhm. All right. And yeah, if you see any of your friends, tell them stop breaking our windows. We're not a part of any of the stuff that was in the paper. We're just business owners. Tell them
absolutely.
to take the violence somewhere else.
Yep. Well, you guys yeah, will do.
All right. Okay. So what's the plan now?
All right, can we go meet up with the rest of our group and
I'm trying to help debug whatever problem we've caused here.
oh no.
Be right back.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the cookies and the stuff that we just bought from the apothecary and meet up with the rest of the city team
Okay.
and get them out of the library, hopefully, because Noodles is
Library.
not enjoying the library.
All right. So is the plan for the 5 of you to go to the prison? What's the plan?
That is the plan.
Okay.
Are we just leaving Pasang alone?
That is a good question.
That's a good question.
Do we have any disguises or anything that we can put on him? I don't want to leave him alone. It seems like a bad idea. Taking him also seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, he's sort of flighty and doesn't pay attention.
What if we knock him unconscious and bury him in like under the floorboards or something for a little while? Hey, I'm neutral evil.
Can we put anybody in a portable hole?
So,
Mm,
Noodles, what's your armor class?
Oh my gosh. 16.
Okay. You feel a hand hit you right in the middle of your back. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
wait, are we still in the library?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Noodles,
was. Wait,
yeah.
how did I get 2? Oh, did I
I
accidentally
don't
do
know,
it?
but you are stunned as Pasang La stands behind you and says, "I think I can take care of myself." And you're like, like the way he hits you in this nerve cluster that like you sort of can't control your limbs, and then you just collapse. And Pasang La says, "I think I'll be okay on my own."
Okay.
You may think I'm. He looks at you, Tenzin, and says, I know you think I'm an old man, but
It's
I
like
know you
his
think I'm an old
legs.
man, but I'm
It's
still.
like his legs turned to noodles.
Yeah, noodles turned to noodles. We're sorry we doubted you. Could you unnoodleify Noodles, please, so we can take him with us? He's got the cookies.
And he says, "Give him a few seconds," and you start to get back to yourself, Noodles. You get able to control your legs and everything.
All right.
Hey, wait. I have this awesome powder to sprinkle on the cookies. We're going to put all the guards to sleep so that we can bust all of the noblemen out. Knock on wood that Morty's got some plan there, but the cookies that we were going to give away, we're going to drug them. Also, does anybody have like a paint set or anything? Wait, I think hold please. Oh yeah. Hey, I'm proficient in painter's supplies.
What a strange proficiency.
Well, to each his own, I suppose.
Tracy has the soul of an artist.
As a half orc drow, admixture, you got to distinguish yourself somehow.
Okay. So are you putting what you tell me what you're doing?
Well, I'm liberally sprinkling magic fairy dust.
Oh, wait, before you do that, can I eat just one cookie, please?
All right, just one.
But not one with powder on it.
No, not one with powder on it. Because I really don't want to fall in love with you, Tracy. That would get awkward.
Tenzin, you slept hard in the middle of that book. I mean, like your nose was down in the pages. It was bad. So you don't need any of this. It's all good. You're well rested. All right.
Okay.
So now we have drugged cookies.
Okay.
And a less hungry Tenzin.
Yes. So I bow to Pasang La and off we head.
Okay. So you sprinkled it with the sleeping potion and you still have the love powder or whatever? I don't want to assume what you did.
I sure hope so.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to?
I assume you labeled them or something. Okay, so you get to the prison. It's sort of like an old castle that's been, remodeled for this purpose. There's the main entrance. What do you do? There are 5 of you, I assume.
Yes, I believe. Valanthe, are you with us as well? Then yeah, I think we're all going together. What does anybody remember? Was there any direction from our friend last night on where to go? There was I forget what entrance he told us to use. Noodles, why did you let me drink so much?
I did try to stop you guys, as I recall.
Wait. Okay, whatever.
At this point, one of the guards from last night does come out, and he sees Selby. He sees those of you who were drinking with him last night. He says, "Oh, wasn't sure if you're going to show up. Man, did you see this? What happened to this city last night? Quite a mess."
I think that they were looking for the secret bread stash, if I had to guess.
Oh, you know of one?
Well, I just, I'm not going to say that I've read a certain newspaper, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
But, some people say, lots of people, highly placed people say there's a secret bread stash and the authorities are just doling it out to keep people happy when they're rioting about not having any bread.
But all I know is that it's not stashed in here, that's for sure. But did you bring this?
You guys are stand-up people. We know.
Did you bring the stuff?
Oh, we got the best for you.
All right.
Walnuts.
Oh, good. Yeah, as I said, I'm not working that area, but Jerry, who you met last night, he and some of his coworkers, I'll bring you to their area, and he brings the 5 of you in. I don't know. Are you changing your appearance in any way, or no? Okay.
I wasn't.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
We're just here to laugh at nobles.
Okay.
All right, so we're not going to
brings you in. He tells you've got a few boxes, I guess. He tells one of the guys outside that they're doing a delivery to the noble husbands we got in there. These are delivery guys. He brings you to a little office where you see Jerry and 2 other guards.
Jerry!
It's like, oh, Tracy, yeah, that's right, man. Hey, this girl can handle her ale, let me tell you.
And Selby, we brought Selby.
Selby, yeah, Selby's my boy. Those stories he told, man, I can't believe anybody could blow up so much stuff.
Nobody blows things up like Salvatarmus. So we as promised, we got you walnut Oreos. They're specially decorated. It's excellent. We're thrilled. But the best part, I'm so looking forward to being like, here's your delivery, rich guys. So you guys have to help us out and take these out and go take them to all your shift buddies, and let everybody have some.
We'll do that. And so you're delivering the boxes to the prisoners themselves?
Once you guys have emptied them for us.
All right, we'll take the cookies out. All right. We'll spread these around. And he turns to his buddies like, what's the name? He says, Nilrin, can you take them to the rich guy's cell? But you got to go around. You got to go around the right-hand side because the left-hand side's blocked off this morning. Remember?
What's going on? Anything crazy?
Somebody important, I guess. They said don't go around there.
Excellent.
So they said that was off limits to the rest of us.
All the important people.
We don't get to see them. We're just in the same building.
Nah, I wish I had a job as important as you guys.
Well, hey, we're always hiring.
Excellent. Maybe I should tell you what. After we go see these, go get our laugh on with these noblemen. Maybe I'll you can hook me up with an application.
They're popping up. They're popping the cookies in their mouths, and
Excellent.
this guy takes you out, and he says, "Yeah, they're just down here to the left, but we're going to go around to the right." So he takes you down sort of a longer hallway, and says, "All right, so you're going to deliver these empty boxes of crumbs?"
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Did you get one?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, good. I don't want to, like leave you out.
Yeah.
You're guiding us. Okay, so we just go down this hallway, and then it's the second door on the right?
Yeah, so he's leading all of you and goes to a door, and he says, "We're supposed to knock. Isn't that ridiculous? We have to knock. They're the prisoners with the guards still." And he opens the door, and I'm giving him a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, he's feeling woozy, but he's like, "Oh man, I must have had it's hard to sleep last night. So much noise in the streets." But he stays awake, and he opens the door. And he's like, "They got delivery for you guys."
Excellent. So we walk in, and
I assume, by the way, this is my cell, right?
Yeah, it's your suite of cells.
That's fine. I redisguise myself as Pasan the spell.
Okay.
So what are you coming in with us? Do we need to like have some special knock to let you know we're coming out?
Just don't cause any trouble, man. We're not supposed to hurt these guys or anything.
Excellent. We're not going to hurt them. So you just want to wait out here, and we'll come out in a minute.
Don't imagine you'll be more than a few seconds, right?
No, we're going to be just a second, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we go in. Does he shut the door, or does he leave it open?
He leaves it open.
Okay.
He's watching y'all.
Who is the sneakiest among us? Is that you, Tenzin?
Yes, that would be me.
I think you should go knock him out. Give him a little nudge.
Knock him out?
Yeah, just
the guard.
Yeah.
What do you mean by knock him out? Like this?
What is
Oh, like ninja knock him out.
Bingo.
I'm trying to multitask here, people.
All right, so we're gonna go in and make a loud distraction.
Okay.
And handing out the boxes. Oh, we have deliveries from your wives. Oh man. And all the while we're like, so but as long as he can't see us, it's like, don't eat the crumbs, don't eat the crumbs. But we're really just trying to play it up as we're mocking them.
All right, Tenzin, what are you doing?
Meanwhile, I sneak quietly behind Tracy. I'm on one side of the door. The door's, I guess it's slightly open towards the inside, so I'm on the back side, so the guard can't see me. And I'm gonna spin around and knock him out.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Oh shoot, right, wrong tab. Do. Why can't I find this? Sorry.
Yeah, where is attack roll? I didn't even see that one.
Attack.
Huh?
I'm saying an attack, like an unarmed strike.
Yeah,
Yes.
just an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I hit the button. Did anything happen?
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. You definitely hit him. And he's going to do a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage because he's already a little drugged.
I think he should get a
And,
lot of disadvantage.
He goes down.
Okay.
He was already like half asleep, and then what do you do exactly?
And then I quietly.
Like, which part of your body did you hit him with?
Oh, I just hit him with my hands,
Okay. Yeah.
like sort of on the shoulder blades. So it
Okay.
hurt. And
Yeah, and he was already a little woozy, and then he just crumples like a sack of potatoes.
And so then I very quietly sort of pull him into the room and close the door.
Okay, okay.
And now we paint his face, right?
With whiskers.
And there's a lot of sort of agitation in the room, a lot of confusion.
Yep. All right. Somebody secure his key ring.
I'll secure it.
Cool. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna whip out the painter supplies and give him a little cat mustache, and you know,
Very important.
very important to follow through on the details there.
Is Morty surprised to see us?
Margaret, are you raising your hand or no? Okay.
No.
Of course, I'm not surprised to see you. I knew you were coming. What
Oh.
else would you be doing?
I think at this point we say, "Hi, Pasang. How are you?"
I'm doing very well. Thank you for coming as promised. You will find that the people here know that I'm not actually Pasang.
You're not passing. Oh,
What?
that's right. We knew that.
No. Okay.
I'm going to keep my disguise in place just in case.
Cool. Well, we've tried our best to lay a path for everyone to get out. The guards have been drugged, but may not be completely asleep. However, there is someone, and we don't know who, but someone important that's visiting on the other side of the building. So because we can't disguise all of you except with painter's supplies, we run the risk of having you discovered if we venture onto that side of the building. So we would encourage everyone not to. We've brought along, you're gonna laugh, but face painting supplies, because it's a sacrifice day tradition to prank your friends and paint their faces while they're asleep. So we're going to be doing that as much as possible, and it offers us a chance, the best chance we have of disguising each of you, since you are of well-known noble birth, to ensure that the guards don't recognize you on sight. As we come across guards, we urge you to arm yourselves, and if you don't, feel immodest about it, to strip out of these noble garb that you have and change for some of the guards' clothes themselves. So with that, and having painted any faces of any volunteers there, because man, I love face painting. It's my jam.
All right.
Then
I
I
understand
think we're-
Morty has a disguise kit too. I don't know if that comes into it or if anybody wants to
I-
help
I
with
do
the face
have it.
painting.
I do have a disguise kit.
Excellent. So with a whole bunch of Menza Brazen nobles face painted as mermen and fish people and various other unusual catfish people, then I think we're heading back out.
Yeah, but we are gonna go see what's going on the other side, right?
We will. We
Yeah,
want to get
okay.
these nobles out, right?
All right,
So
because it might be our target that we're looking for.
wait, who's our target? Oh, our target. That's right. Okay. On our way back out, do we happen across any sleeping guards?
Yeah, there are some sleeping guards, and some other guards are like, "Hey, you bum! What are you doing? You're at work. Were you out vandalizing the city last night?" And yeah, so you do pass some sleeping guards. So you're leading a group of 20 people with face paint out of the prison.
Well, they're clearly disguised. No one's going to recognize them.
Yeah, nothing to see here.
No,
Okay.
yeah, just moving along.
So as you come out,
So is there, as we pass people, are there any guards whose uniforms might fit those among us? Because I think having some members of the 5 of us change into guard uniforms would help us perhaps offer some
I think, except for the one that Tenzin knocked out, the first sleeping guard you see is accompanied by an awake guard sort of harassing him. And he,
oh, all right.
I mean, unless you tell me otherwise, he looks up and sees a group of 25-ish people walking at him. I mean,
Maybe we should have tried
Or-
knocking him out also.
yeah, how are you going through these hallways? I guess I should ask.
Well, I think we're going to have a couple of us scout ahead because they've seen us and will expect us to be coming back out.
Okay.
So, as we're, you didn't say that we went through a whole bunch of closed doors or anything, but any particularly closed doors, I'm going to check and see if they need to be unlocked with our keys, but also give a listen just to see, are we hearing any voices on the other side before we go through?
I
Yeah.
will also note that I can get through doors without keys, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, you sort of walk down one long hallway. There was the door where the sort of guards resting area. Aside from that, there are a couple of hallways branching off of these hallways, but no real doors.
Great. Are there any other, there's nothing that looks like other suites of prisoners than just
It'd probably be down the hallways that are branching off.
I see, okay. Well, let's get these guys out first. Instead of a mass breakout, maybe we'll
So
do it.
again, how are you walking down the hallways?
Did one of us
Like
put on
this.
sort of
Walk
like
this
the
way.
weird Peanuts dance? At least one of us could have put on that guard uniform of the guard that I knocked out.
Sure.
I'm sure we
He's the
did.
rest of us.
Yep.
He's moving prisoners.
So Tenzin, do you want
Again, so
to,
tell me how you're moving through the hallway, please.
Tenzin, do you want to take point and if we, as we go into areas, see if there's anybody who needs to be ushered into sleep?
Yes. Okay. Yes, and I will be dressed as a guard so that if anybody asks me, I just look like a guard.
Okay. So yeah, this first guy, he's trying to get his friend to wake up. He's like, "What's wrong with this guy? Hey, who are you? Do you usually work the day shift? What's wrong with this guy? He's falling asleep on his feet."
No, I was just called in to work the shift because so many people seem to be all sleepy. And
Oh
I
man,
just all drank too much last night. Too big of a party. Everybody's
I'm telling you.
getting ready for the celebration. So
I think I was the only person with sense last night. Yeah.
I have to take these prisoners to another unit because they have to go into quarantine because they're getting some weird disease that's causing these things to grow.
What
The
prisoner
gloves, man, the gloves are crazy.
They're getting this weird thing and like there's stuff breaking out all over the face. They look like cats.
Give
So
me
let's quarantine them.
give me a deception check.
Sometimes close. You could turn into a cat.
Give me a deception check.
Hold on. Where there it is. Oh no, this is bad. Why did I go first?
Huh. That's not bad. He says, okay, that's a lot of prisoners for one person to move. Let me help you with that. And
No, you can't come too close because if you get too close, you might turn into a cat face.
like, they don't care about us. I know what they'd say. Nobody's going to want me to let you move them alone. All right, but it's 2 people, always safer. Let's go. Where are they moving to? Downstairs?
And is this guard like just in front of me as we start walking?
Yeah, you're walking side by side.
There's
Yeah.
definitely an opportunity for us to say something like prisoner transfer from cell block 1138, right?
Thank you. I'm working on the GIF here, and I can't.
Okay.
Moving
all
too
right.
slow.
Just wanted to make sure we had an opportunity to get that line in there.
Do we see any other guards up ahead? Anybody else? This is the
Not-
only
not at the
white
moment.
guard anywhere?
Yeah. so
Yeah,
far.
I definitely trip him and knock him on the back of the head.
Okay, give me another hit. Ooh, yeah. Okay, he's gonna do a Constitution saving throw.
French.
Ooh, yeah, failed. He's out.
Well done.
Oh, can we paint his face real quick?
Yes, please.
All right.
Does anybody need his outfit? Then we have 2 guards.
Yep.
Noodles.
I think we should give it to one of our esteemed guests here.
No. I think the team staying in the because we want to go investigate.
All right. I'll put it on. My character is not super into sneaking around and deception, but I will put it on.
Cool. So now we've got a gaggle, 2 guards, and some, maybe guests.
Okay. And so you're walking, you see the direction that was closed off, but you don't see anybody guarding it. You just know that that's the one that's closed. And you're walking towards the exit. And as you're walking towards the exit, boom, the portcullis comes down with the metal bars going up and down. And you hear a voice that some of you have heard before, but Valanthe, you recognize it very well. And she says, "Oh, Valanthe, you've gotten into so much trouble since you've come to town, but I wasn't expecting you to just walk right into the prison." All right, let's switch to the team of the Demon Web.
Cliffhanger.
You've had a good night's rest, as good as you can, being that you're in a demony dimension, and you got the open trap door in front of you. What would you like to do?
Go home. Let's just turn around and leave.
No. Go through the trap door.
Poke our head through the trap door.
Right.
Yeah, this last 24 hours was pretty sobering, with regards to the real dangers that we face. And, I don't mean to sound cowardly, but I am a little bit more worried that these might be some of the greatest threats that we've ever been up against. So, if anyone has anything to say otherwise, we should speak up now. But I for one am prepared to go through with this mission, even if it means my own death.
Obadiah has become a little wiser in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we have much choice, to be honest. We need a tuning fork to get out of here, so.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's head below, and then at some point we'll need to use that locate object spell to see if we can hone in on it.
All right.
All right, so you go down, it's sort of a slanting pit down, and it's like 300 feet at 45 degrees, but you go down there, and then you come into, it's a little better formed than the first level. They're more well-defined sort of tunnels and hallways. They're still made of web, but it's less like gauzy everywhere. And there are a few tunnels running off, but your celestial friend says, "I sense that direction is a great source of darkness. I think that may be maybe something worth investigating, and maybe what we seek."
How much do we trust this dude?
Give me an
Because he
insight
might
check.
be leading us. Oh, okay.
Can I do that too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm getting virtual tabletop not found. Let me. 16.
Okay. Vitor, you're like, yeah, he's an angel. Maitsley, you get a little more of read on him. I mean, he's he seems to be what he appears to be. Which is, he doesn't necessarily have your best interest at heart, but he's not like a demon in disguise leading you into a trap. He's very single-minded. He's got his mission and he's going to run his mission.
Okay,
So there's no guile there.
right. Let's go where this guy directs, unless we have any other way of locating the tuning fork.
Okay. So
And is this the leader guy, or is this one of his little minions?
no, it's the big angel. Yeah.
Mogil or whatever his name was.
Yeah. Mogul, I think we called him. I called him just
Mogul.
to make it
Yeah.
easier to
Okay.
say. So you walk and it's miles apparently. It feels like you're going for a couple hours, and you pass mostly it's these tunnels made of web, but you do pass some structures, some buildings that appear to have been pulled in from other planes of existence, somehow pulled into this web, caught like a fly in the web. And eventually you come upon, he says, I sense we're close to the darkness. It's just around that corner.
What kind of darkness? Is this a demonic being or a magic, something magical?
It's almost it's like a divine power. It's like it may be a temple of darkness. It feels like dark religion.
And yet we don't see like walls of a fortress or anything. We're just still in like a tunnel.
He says it's around a corner. So what do you want to do?
But are we like in a tunnel? We're not
Mhm.
like outside of a structure or something.
No.
Oh, seems like our orb weaver ought to poke their head around. And
I was gonna say, our usual method for dealing with this is we send me out.
Okay.
And then we get ambushed by a bunch of stuff.
Oh, and on your long, did you rebuild Snow Dog during your long rest?
Oh yes, of course I rebuilt Snow Dog. Of
Snow
course.
Dog 2?
Snow Dog 2.
Oh.
The reunion.
Not
Snow
to
Dog 2, the
put
reunion.
down Snow Dog too, but I am probably stealthier than Snow Dog, though I wouldn't mind. So I don't know if we think stealth is paramount here. I guess that's the question.
Well,
Oh,
shirt fur can fly, and shirt fur can look down from above.
Yeah, take the homunculus with you.
Decide the more likely Obi is to just run around the corner.
I've learned my lesson. I'm going to have a little more restraint.
All right. So what's going on?
All right, so I'm gonna try and
I looked for
stealthily
shirt
make
fur.
my way around the corner and see what I see.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so you look around the corner and it's a wide open area. It's a wide like courtyard, and set like halfway into the webs is a fort/temple. It looks like, it has the stylings of a temple, but it's very solidly built. Give me a perception check. It's got iconography of Lolth all over it.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I perceive something.
Yeah, you can tell that
Ow.
that it previously was a temple to, are we calling him Pelor, the Dawn Father, the Sun God, and like the sun motifs have been sort of faded down, sanded down and replaced with spider motifs. But you see not only some faded, sun sketches, but also just the structure, the architecture is similar to the. Are we calling him Pelor? Who's your god, Dave Miller? Dawn
Oh,
Father?
From
Pelor?
I think it is Pelor, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the structure and motifs are from
Brambrecht's god.
yeah.
Brambrick, yeah.
Like that to that.
Yes, pretty much.
Gold. That is awesome, AJ.
So it looks like this temple was grabbed somehow and brought here and turned into a temple of Lolth. And you see, crawling along the top, you see huge giant spiders walking along the top. And through some of the windows, you see like these like yellow amorphous blob things.
Do they look like, oh wait, that was, I don't know if that was us or not.
Yeah, give me a religion check.
Okay. Badoop. Also
yeah.
good.
Yeah, you're familiar with these from Drow Society. They're Yol trolls. They're
The old trolls, yeah.
they're demons that serve Lolth, and they can shapeshift into spiders or amorphous blobs, or I
I
think,
think the
drow.
Octopodemos maybe encountered them, perhaps.
Mhm.
but- yeah.
Yeah, these seem to be quite a few of those in there.
Okay. All right. Well,
Seems good. Orbiter, we'll wait here while you go get the tuning
Yeah.
fork and
So,
Yeah,
Obadiah,
please.
can I ask, as you're walking along here, are you wearing your helmet or not?
I am.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I pretty much try to wear it at all times
Okay.
when I'm down here, except for when we were in that celestial outpost. I took it off just so they could see my face, but otherwise I'm wearing it at all times.
Jay, I also have a longbow of warning.
Nobody's attacking you yet.
Okay, all right. Reminding you,
just
you
put
know,
that out there.
Just in case there was a sensation that I was feeling.
a tingling in your nether regions.
This seems like a job for stealth rather than frontal assault.
Yeah, I'm in for that. Yeah, I think that's good.
Yes. Which
Well,
one
we
of
could
us is
send
stealthy?
shirt for around back. Absolutely. He can fly up there past those, what are those slits?
I get the sense there's no around back, right? Like it's sticking out of a wet wall of
Yeah, is
webs.
this like Petra? Is that, how is this?
That's
like,
how I'm envisioning it, like Petra with webs.
That's what I was envisioning too.
Okay, who of us have some stealthiness? Because like I think the best that I've got is turning into a small
Well, I
flying
can-
reptile.
I can cast Pass Without Trace on all of us, so at least it'll help Akaton and myself, who are still wearing kind of noisy plated armor,
Right.
be somewhat more stealthy, and then the rest of you guys will be probably not detectable.
Is the plan to try and get in there and we think the fork is in there and steal it?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, we want to
or
get the
just
fork and
get past it?
you know, our friend here, Mogul, wants to destroy it, and we want to use it to get ourselves back to our home plane and take it with us. I mean, I promise you, Mogul, we'll discuss this, but we can destroy it when we get home.
He's
I
going
know.
to destroy it on site. So like as soon as we see it,
Yeah.
the tables are going to turn pretty quick.
Yeah, I think the key
Doug,
is
do you-
getting
do
it.
you have do you have Zone of Truth? Is that a thing you have?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't believe.
Didn't we have a way to detect the fork? Should we detect and see if the fork is in there?
Yeah, he does have that. If it's 1,000 feet,
Did
which
you say that, Vitor?
Somebody had locate
Somebody
object, I
has-
think.
Yeah, I
Akaton
don't have
has
it.
Yeah,
detect
I have it.
object.
I have it. I do.
I have,
contain
by the
zone
way, I
truth,
have
but I don't.
invisibility.
didn't get it
or
ready.
I can make somebody else invisible also.
Well,
Yeah, I had a crazy idea. I can talk to the departed soul of the Nalfishni and ask it a question, but he doesn't have to tell me the truth. So if you had Zone of Truth, I thought that could be a thing, but
Could you ask it what the other Nalfishni would say if it were asked?
Right.
does not compute.
I mean, if like we want the fork, so is it worth seeing if the fork is in this temple? And if not, we can just maybe even ignore it.
Bypass. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm certainly happy to attempt to locate object.
Are we within 1,000 feet of the temple pretty easily?
Yes.
or-
Yes, easily.
All right, let's try
Maybe
it.
you can at least, maybe you can even tell kind of what floor it's on, or if it's in a basement, because you can kind of tell direction, right?
There's no basement in the Alamo.
Oh, Pee-wee. Yeah, let's attempt the detect object mojo, shall we?
Okay. You cast locate object for a tuning fork that is connected to the material plane or any sort of metallic tuning fork. You do not sense one within 1,000 feet.
All right. Well, that's something. All right, so he sensed a great darkness and brought us over here, but that's not particularly helpful if it's not what we want, right?
Yeah, let's go down another alley.
Okay. And Mogul says, this is the most promising lead we've had. If you will not go in and expect it, I will. I'll see if there's anything to help us with our quest inside.
We don't want him going in first and finding it first.
Except we know it's not there.
Yeah, so let him go.
Is the question is it disguised as something else? Meaning I looked for a tuning fork, but it's, morphed into a peach pit or something.
Jay, do I know?
I don't know how your spell can fail. Yeah.
With my knowledge of the planes, do I know would the tuning fork count as a portal for the purposes of detecting portals, or
Nope.
would it only like while it was open? I suppose, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if I can use my little ability as well, just to see if I detect, because maybe they have it in a place, because my ability can go within a mile of where we are and detect a planar portal. It might not be the key itself, the tuning fork itself, but it might be an area where they are experimenting with planar portals or have a standing planar portal to other planes.
I feel like save your slot. Like that seems like such a long shot that it's
Okay. I don't feel
unless we
strongly
learn
about it.
something
I'm
different.
just grasping for straws.
Yeah.
I mean, this seems like a pretty Lolth heavy place, so maybe we could find somebody to get information out of, but if we don't have the object there, then we might need to move on.
Well, after Weaver describes to Mogul like how many people are there and what the situation is, does he still want to go in on his own?
Yeah, he's pretty single-minded. Yeah, if you're not going, he thinks this is a source of intelligence. If you're not going in, then he is.
Would it be really bad for us to send him ahead and then like make a bunch of noise and use him as a distraction?
Why don't we ask him what his plan is?
Says, I'm
Right.
going to search this temple of evil to try to find any clues as to where this where the
So are you going to fight all the creatures that are defending it?
if I have to.
Is there like a little tuning fork inscription in the runes on around the top? Like a spider holding a little fork? No, nothing like that.
Tuning fork here across the portal.
Well, I gotta say, I feel pretty confident in Akaton's ability to detect this, and I think there's not any limitations on your spell based on having contacted the object before. You know what it looks like. You know what tuning forks look like because we used one to get into this plane. So I mean, I'm confident that if it were here, Akaton would know it. However,
So
Mogul is also right, and that this is maybe the best lead. And we have agents of Lolth here.
And while you're discussing this, he just takes off and flies, and it's pretty amazing. He flies around the edge of the room, like merges with the web. It's almost impossible to see him. Then he goes into a window where there wasn't anything.
Oh, what the crap! This guy's gonna get us killed.
And we couldn't even tie tin cans to him before he left.
All right.
As I was gonna say, this may be an opportunity for us to gain some reconnaissance information. I didn't think it would necessarily be as easy as just walking up and taking it.
Send Shirt Fur after him.
I mean,
yeah,
I could turn into a pteranodon and fly after him, especially if
Subtle.
somebody made me invisible.
Little.
Oh. So no. Pteranodons are small. Quetzalcoatlus is huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're discussing this, after the Mogul has flown off. As you're discussing this, a portion of the web starts to spin, and grow, and it grows into about a human-sized figure. And then the web falls off, and there's an older drow woman standing there. And all of you recognize the clothes she was wearing, and some of you recognize her as an individual. This is the High Priestess of Volf. And she appears right in front of you, and she says, "Those goddamn mercenaries almost ruined everything. I can't believe they just showed up asking about, where's this guy? He's in Neverwinter. Where is he? Oh, they almost ruined everything." And she looks up. She's like, oh, greetings to you, fellow followers of Lolth. How are you? So happy to see you in this place.
I try to make
I'm the
myself
High Priestess.
inconspicuous.
I'm the High Priestess. As you know, since you're here, you must be devout followers of Lolth.
Yes, we were on a pilgrimage to the temple. We were just about to go in. You headed that way?
Yes. Yes, I am. In fact, I just came from, are you very familiar with what's going on the material plane with Menzo Branson and the city of Silvery Moon?
No.
Yeah, I just came from Silvery Moon, the queen herself. So you're obviously devout followers of the church. The queen herself foolishly sent me away from Menzo Baranza. She wanted me to conduct a sacrifice on some surface city, while she does the one in our holy city of Menzo Baranza.
That's
Well,
highly irregular. Yeah.
yeah, there was a series of unfortunate events that led to me coming back here, but this is going to work out really well, actually, because I left Silvery Moon in the hands of my associate Ophelia. She's a quiet young woman, but she's very capable, very competent. So Ophelia will do a good job carrying out the sacrifice there, but maybe now this gives us an opportunity for me to carry out the sacrifice in Menzo Branson, as it always should have been.
I think that's totally right. I'm with you. Like,
Well, how would you get back to Menzo Baranza?
Well, I was about to ask, do you have a way back? If not, I have an idea, but do you have a way back?
Nope.
Well, we didn't have any way to
Or
get
were
back
you-
there immediately. What was your
Okay.
plan?
Well, Lolth and her high lieutenants have a material that will let me bring myself and my compatriots, you certainly, back to Menzo Branson. And I don't know where it is exactly, but I came here to this temple, not only because it's one of the higher temples in the Demon Web, but also I know that this temple contains a map, which will lead us all the way to the Demon Web pits, which is very likely where the tuning fork is. So we can go get that, go back to Menzo Baranson. I will carry out the sacrifice instead of the queen, as it should be, and all will be right.
You have convinced me. I'm with you. I'm going to help you do the sacrifice instead of the queen, because that's only good and proper.
Well,
Sounds like the sort of thing a high priestess should be doing. I mean, that's why they call you a priestess, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Exactly. Exactly. I think the queen is getting a little bit ahead of herself, but
Yeah.
so glad to meet my fellow Lolth worshiping people. And I'll let you in on a secret. Once this is done, Lolth and all her minions are going to come to the material plane, and we will all roll with them, reveling in the blood of our enemies.
We love to revel.
That'd be something. Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. Well, let's go do it. Let's go get the map. Let's
Let's
take care
find
of
that
it.
map. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Is this like a library? We can just check it out, or you have to use it there?
Well, there is some respect of the high priestess even here. So there are demons that abide in this temple. Had you not entered the temple yet?
We just got here. We were walking all this way to get here.
Oh, you must be very determined.
We are extremely determined.
All right. So yeah. Yeah, I think the demons will ignore us and will let us grab this map. So she walks straight to the front door.
We follow along.
Okay. And she goes in, and it's a big, sort of poorly lit room with, some spider creatures and some amorphous blob creatures sort of wandering around, and she says, yeah, I think if I recall correctly, the map of the demon web is over in this room. And she goes in there, and well, as she starts to walk through that room, those of you who are near that doorway see Mogul in that room.
Mistress, if you don't mind, I'm sorry to interrupt you as you're
No.
just about to walk in there. But is there any concern that if this map gets out, that it could fall into the wrong hands, that someone could use it to, I don't know, steal the tuning fork and
Mess up the
put a monkey
sacrifice.
wrench in your plans to aid this sacrifice and bring our queen?
The map gets, I don't know who would do that. And if the map gets out, I mean, I'm going to have the map.
And if she's just about to turn back into the room, I said, but yes, but just bear with me now. If I can I just had this crushing paranoia that perhaps getting this map and out in the open, to where if there are any agents of the enemy around, that this map would be very detrimental in their hands. Is it easy to understand? Could a
Mogul still
non-drow
there?
read this map?
Yeah, Mogul's sort of floundering around, looking around, seeing if he can find the map. Yeah, or seeing what he can find. Yeah.
But she hasn't noticed him yet?
No, she hasn't gone in the room, and she's not as near the doorway as some of you.
Oh, I see. So, yeah, I mean, is that it? Am I off base here, ma'am? I don't mean to
She
be
says,
above,
I
to
don't-
speak above
I
my
don't really
station,
know-
but like, could they even read it? Could they even understand this map if they weren't a drow?
She says, I don't know what your concern is, but you may think being the high priestess, I know my way around the demon web. I do not. If we're to find the demon web pits and our way out of here, we need this map. I don't really know what you're concerned about.
Fair enough. And I think that with someone as powerful as you, the map will be safe, as will we. But you can understand how we've been through some trials and tribulations with some of the naysayers as well. And I just worry that if they were to try to resist and took this map, that they could find the key and do the same thing.
Anybody else? Is anybody else doing anything?
Yes, while Obadiah is monopolizing her attention, I run into that room. No, you don't. Where Mogul is. And I say, get out of here. We have a guide who's going to take us right to the tuning fork. So make yourself scarce. Go. Shoot.
Give me a persuasion check.
A persuasion check. Let's see, persuasion. Persuasion is +3.
Meanwhile, he's saying this guide. Well, that's wonderful. This guide can guide all of us.
Yeah, it's not that kind of action. Oh, a 3, delightful. Whenever it counts, I come through with a single digit.
He says, that's wonderful. This guide can help all of us.
This guide is not going to help you.
Well, why not? Is it an evil one? Shall I smite this person?
Yes, dummy. It's an evil guide. We have an evil guide that's going to take us right to the thing we
Then
want.
I shall
And then
smite this evil person.
Then you're dumb. You're
No
dumb.
smiting.
So dumb. How's this going down, by the way, as I say this?
It's going okay. He says, well, I've allied myself with you. Come with me upstairs if you want me, if you say I can't be in this room.
Sure.
Okay. So you two go upstairs and hide
Yeah.
from spiders. All right. So he's out of the room. Unless you do something else, the high priestess walks in there, looks through her.
Yeah, if I see that they're gone, I stop bullshitting her.
Yeah. And she looks through her files and pulls out a map and says, okay, this will help us find the demon web pits, which is where the most powerful part of the demon web is, and that's surely, I have reason to believe that Lolth and her lieutenants would want this item near them in the near future. So that's probably where it is. Says, wasn't there one more of you?
No, yeah, we always travel in packs of 5. Pretty standard.
Okay.
Who?
Sometimes 7.
How long will it take us to get to the pit?
So it's a long way. If we don't encounter any resistance, almost a day's walk.
Surely as the high priestess, you wouldn't encounter resistance, but if you did, perhaps we could accompany you to keep you safe.
Oh yes, I was assuming you would. We'll stock up on food. You can carry that. I didn't bring much with me. She reaches up on the wall and grabs down a holy symbol of Lolth. She's like, "Oh yeah, this is what I need. This is what I needed to really be powerful." And yeah, you go to the kitchen and she orders you to carry some food for her, and maybe get some religious books. Orders you to carry those for her too.
Does she seem to interact with any of the other creatures in the temple other than like
No, I
moving
mean,
out of the way
they're
to do her thing?
yeah, they're crawling through the room and they sort of ignore each other.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a cantrip and I'm gonna do it with the meta magic of subtle spell so that nobody can
Okay.
see, and message Actaeon and say we are preparing to depart with the priestess. You should join us and we can waylay her and take the map.
All right, good. So I don't know what's going on with me and this angel dude.
He's sort of grumbling. He's asking you really dense questions like, why are you allying yourself with an evil person?
Because I am about getting this mission accomplished, not about futzing around. That's why. And with that,
He's like, I thought you were a servant of good. Why didn't you smite this person immediately? There are all these demons in here. Shall we go smite some of them?
Because I'm not a servant of stupid. That's why. I'm going downstairs. And I go downstairs and I go outside.
Okay.
You know why evil always wins? Because good
Good
is
is
stupid.
Which movie? What was that?
Spaceballs.
Oh,
Spaceballs.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
You fell for it. The oldest trick in the book.
Here it is again. Oh, I got you again. Baseballs.
Well, priestess, given it is a long day's journey, should we start now that we've secured our provisions and your holy books to read along the way?
I'm thinking. Yes. Let's start. So she pulls out the map. She reads it. She looks at the branching tunnels. Says, "Okay, I think it's this direction. This is the way we want to go."
Great.
Can I
Is
pull
it
out my
easy enough
iPhone
to
and take a picture of it, or
Is it easy enough to look over her shoulder?
that's basically what I really meant. Is could I take a
Yeah,
little
pretty
peek?
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it easy to read? I mean, can I see more or less exactly where we're headed, or?
Yeah, I think it's easy enough to read. Sort of hard to tell the distances, but yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think we keep this up until Mogul blows the scheme by showing up and acting like a dummy.
All right. I think this is a good time to switch back to the city group.
Yep.
Okay. The I don't even know if I used the right word, but the entrance to the prison had closed, and your old friend Vierna said, "Oh, you've been up to such trouble since you've come to town. I didn't expect you to walk into the prison." And you turn around and you see her surrounded by, let's say, 5 different, sort of elite forces. And she says, "Oh, Valanthe, it's so good to see you again. It's been so long. What are you doing? You seem to be getting yourself into problems since you come to town. Why didn't you come see me immediately?"
Metagame question.
Okay.
Who's Vierny? Sorry.
Aaron is Drist's sister. She's a bad person.
Thank you. Okay.
She's also the person who was the head of the giving out the bread at the
All right.
before the riot.
Cool.
And she delivered the
And then I
message.
tried,
She delivered the message to Valanthe by shooting an arrow at her. Sorry, go on, Margaret.
it's okay. Sorry, my brain is gone tonight. I don't know what you're talking about. We were just here delivering some cookies to the guards because of the fabulous work they've been doing.
How nice of you. All 20 of you were delivering cookies with painted faces. Was that before or after you burned down the newspaper office, incited a riot?
What are you talking? I have no idea what you're talking about. We've been buying cookies up so we could deliver them to the guards. We've not been doing any of those things.
This voice is booming from above. We don't see anybody.
No, you see her. She's sort of standing a bit down the hallway, surrounded by her elite guards.
How many elite guards?
She's on the other side of the portcullis, though, right?
No, she's in the prison with you.
us.
She's in the prison with you. Yeah. 6.
Do we know if we are outside the cell in which we think Drist is, or is just like door? We don't know what's behind anyone.
Yeah, you don't know what's behind anything.
Okay.
And she
Sorry, my
says,
dog is begging. for attention.
she looks at the group and she says, looks like some of our noble little boys got lost. Back to your cells, boys, back to your cells. Please, it's really safest for you there. It's not safe for you to be out. She's gonna roll a persuasion check. Did pretty well. So about half of them, they see her and they turn around and they start shuffling back to their cells.
From the back of the group, I'm like, gentlemen, I'm sorry. This way is closed.
Give me an intimidation check.
I've never done that before. Ooh. That would be a solid 8.
Okay. Yeah, the ones that were responding to her shooting them back to their cells, they sort of walk around you and keep walking back in the direction of their cell.
Any of the ones that do that, as much as I can, I'm wiping their beautiful face paintings off as much as I can.
Oh, not my face paint.
How many guards again?
6.
6. Plus her.
6 Vienna.
Yeah. And she says, Valanthe, my old friend, I fear you've made some bad choices in life. It looks like you've fallen in with a bad crowd. Come with me. I'll find you a comfortable place for you to stay for the next few days. Don't worry. It'll be comfortable alone. I just worry that you've made some bad choices.
I don't think that sounds like a great idea. The last time.
I know you don't, because you're confused. I know you don't.
No, you killed my family. Why exactly would
There is so much in the
Why
past.
did I trust you? Yeah, it's feeling kind of fresh.
The past, I mean, there's politics. We could argue politics. We could argue power. We could argue families. But Valanthe, whatever happened to that girl with the frilly white dress and the pigtails that I used to play dolls with and fed her dolls tea? I'm remembering that girl right now.
You melted my doll's faces one too many times. I'm done with you.
Well, the dolls were looking at me funny. You've got to be realistic in this world.
So while Valanthe is having her chat with this lady, I'm spending time studying her guards.
All right.
So this interaction it's taking a little bit of time, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So after about a minute or so, I've gleaned a fair amount of information about her guards relative to myself,
Okay.
basically.
Well,
So
I'll say about 3 of the guards are sort of big, thuggish looking, and 3 of them appear to be more skilled, roguish types, if you will. Which ones are you focusing on?
The fighters.
Okay. Yeah. What about them?
Well, I have a skill called Know Your Enemy.
Okay.
Which lets me kind of determine relative to myself what their strength, dex, con, armor class, HP, class level, and fighter class levels would be
All
relative
of
to
those?
myself.
To two of those characteristics. Which 2 of those characteristics would you like?
Armor class and HP.
Okay. Remind me your armor class and your HP.
My armor class is 20.
Okay. Their armor class is lower than yours.
And my HP is 103.
Their HP is lower than yours.
Oh, all right. Interesting. I can take these guys.
I'll help.
Thank you.
I have a question. How far ahead is she from us?
Maybe like 20 feet.
And is there any, and this gate thing that came down, is it wood or metal or?
It's metal.
It's metal.
And I'm
the,
sorry, they're
the
not-
classic sort of, castle gate type thing.
Star Wars pit gate thing, creature, got it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's gate, us, them? Is that the order?
No, there's the gate is just keeping you from leaving the prison. There's
The gate's
nothing between
behind
you.
her, right?
No. So like the direction you were walking, there's the gate there, and then it's like off to the right is where she's taunting you from.
So Vierna, why don't you just open the gate and let us go? I don't really feel like doing this today. You know, it's been great to catch up, and you know what? I realize that I still really don't like you. So I think we should just end this right here and now.
She says, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, but I guess you're right. I guess this does have to end. All right, let's roll initiative."
Does she say, let's roll initiative?
She does, in fact.
All right.
So prior to initiative, am I able to pass out the knives from the guards that I've been collecting as we've gone?
Yeah, a little bit.
Cool. So at least a couple of the nobles are at least minimally armed. Oh shit. Okay. Jay, is there a map we're going to be using, or?
Yes. Let me
Who's driving Selvig?
Somebody likes to burn things and blow things up.
That sounds like Evan.
No. It should be somebody from the other team because I
Yeah,
have
it
to
should
drive
be
myself.
Somebody from the abyss.
Yeah, because I have to drive myself.
all right, so I'm sort of pinging in the lower left where y'all are. Any luck?
It's black for me. I see the
just-
ping. I see the ping, but that's all I see.
Oops, I just dropped
You
myself
put yourself
somewhere.
there?
Oh, I should do that part, shouldn't I?
I didn't see where you pinged. I just dropped myself. Where, can you ping again? Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Is it dark in here?
No, I mean, it's kind of dark.
I'm seeing like the very fractured view. I don't see very much at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
Hey, you should be able
So
to see like
she's-
the hallway.
she's off to the north.
She's right here.
That's them. Okay, cool.
Wait, where's
Oh.
right here?
I'm just zoomed. I think I'm zoomed way out. There we go. This is much better.
And we're here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
the
sorry, where,
cowards are down here walking away.
where's the gate?
No, oh, so, okay, and then I'll tell you. So you came from the right? Yeah, so the gate is to the bottom left.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
And you came from the right top. So you came from
So I'm back here.
like
actually.
up here. You came from like up this hallway. I don't
Okay.
know who that
So
is.
I'm more back here at the back of the party
Yeah,
by my own description.
and I guess I'll throw in for the people.
So does somebody, Metzley, Ziran, or Bytor, does somebody want to do Selvi or
Oh, you
I'll
got
do
it.
it if,
Yeah, you got it, Obi.
well, I mean, I can, but I wanted to offer if somebody else wants to.
I don't really know
Sounds
artificers very
crickets.
well, so I don't want to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I didn't offer it to you. No, I'm just kidding.
You knew already. Yeah.
I did slight you on accident.
I am realizing, by the way, the reason I couldn't see anything was because it's behind a column.
Oh,
What are all
we
those
never
gingerbread
asked.
people?
Yeah,
those are
what
the-
are all the gingerbread men
That's
surrounding?
the
you?
other prisoners.
Oh
I guess
Jesus!
That's awesome.
they're brittle, perhaps.
I love it.
That's really fun.
Maybe even gotten 20. I don't know.
We didn't even ask. Did any of the noblemen know Salvatarmus from the military?
Oh no.
I don't recognize
They-
any of these jokers.
They weren't in his
Yeah.
they didn't move in his
They
circles.
hang out, that kind of guy.
Cool. All right.
Sorry, Jay, should I be able to see through a buddy or do I need to like?
No, you should have normally seen through Jones, so I guess I will make
Jay,
John,
how many slots do you need on initiative and where are you?
I have no idea. Sorry. I'm still getting things set up.
Okay. So you don't need any slots. That's fine.
That sounds great. Let's go with that.
That was easy.
If it's okay.
Oh,
Okay. Make a change to Joe. Joe, can you take yourself off the map for a second?
I will try. Yes.
Okay.
I think I just did.
Okay. Now, can you put yourself back on and AP should be able to see through your eyes?
Yep, seems good. Thanks.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna need 3 slots. Let's say it's let's just keep it simple. 13, 19, and 5.
All right. Why did that do that? Ah, there we go.
Backwards.
Yeah.
I guess they're farther away than I said they were because looks like every 2 squares is 5 feet. Or maybe the squares are just smaller than I thought.
Well, that changes everything.
Oh,
Tens in Europe.
Okay, sorry. I'm still sort of confused. Well, no, not sort of. I'm completely confused. The top left hallway, the north hallway.
That's the bad
is that-
guys.
That's the bad guys. I only
Mhm.
see 3 of them. Is that what I'm supposed to be seeing?
The angles are really tight here, so actually it could be correct.
Okay,
depending
some
where-
of them could be in the dark or something.
or like again behind a column. It's just the like I said, depending on if you move your token just a little bit, it makes a difference.
Oh, wait, there we go. I see more now. Okay. Sorry. So, oh, you guys are in front of me. That doesn't work. It's been so long since we've been in a fight. I don't really remember what I'm doing. I apologize.
Oh, good.
Um, anything to work. So it seems like I want to probably run up as close as I can to one of them,
Okay.
but I can't actually move anything or do anything on roll 20 at the moment, which is a bit of a problem.
You're on top.
You
you're
moved
right
your
next to one.
person, so that's good.
Oh, I don't know how that happened. I tried a couple times. Maybe it's just super delayed.
Okay.
Maybe it's the fungus getting into your computer.
It's probably the fungus getting into my brain.
If you find yourself taking risky behavior and running out in front of cats, then that's
Okay. And then I'm going to attack the first. I guess those are the guards in front of her. Those blobby
yeah, they're
things.
like the thuggy ones, yeah.
They're the thuggy ones. Yeah, I'm gonna attack that one in the middle with a flurry of blows.
Okay. So their armor class is 18. So that's 1 hit. So you get 2 hits just for free. And then you get a 3rd hit as a bonus action. And then if you do flurry of blows, you get a 4th hit. So if you want to, you can hit that person 4 times.
Let's do that. You
All right.
ready?
So one of them actually hit. Okay. Right. Wow. 3 of them hit. One of them was a critical. So roll me damage 3 times. And for one of those times, you'll double your dice. Okay. Okay. All right. So, and for the one you double your dice, I'll guess that adds another 4. So that looks like about 25 points of damage to me.
It hurt you more than it hurt me.
Jay, whatever is 19 is up next.
Okay, yeah, that's Vierna. And she is going to pull out a large crossbow, point it straight at Valanthe, and fire. 22, Valanthe. Does that hit? Oh, hold on. 28. 28 hits, I assume. All right.
That still hits.
Okay. And she hits you, and she has her sneak attack, so that does 30 points of damage.
30, okay.
And then she moves to the north. Okay. I believe, out of your sight. I don't know, maybe somebody can still see her.
Noodle.
Sylvie actually still sees her.
Actually,
I'm sorry.
she should go farther. No, I'm just going a little farther.
Okay.
She is a rogue. Okay. All right, go ahead.
All right, my turn.
And she says, take the big woman alive, the rest of them you can kill. She says that to her people as she leaves.
Ironic
She's
after
left.
she hit the big woman for 30 points of damage.
Jeez, yeah.
How does that make you feel, Tracy, that you're not considered the big woman? Who's next?
Tracy.
I am. I want to do a lightning arrow spell. I'm gonna try this one again. I tried it once before and it was apparently not the appropriate time, but this seems like the appropriate time because they're all kind of clustered together over there.
Okay.
All right, so lightning arrow. What the heck
Do you,
did that thing do?
do you shoot an arrow? Is that like you cast a spell, then you shoot an arrow?
Yeah, so it's one bonus action to cast the spell, and then the action is to shoot the arrow.
Okay.
So now I gotta shoot my arrow.
Okay.
So longbow.
Ooh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah. And then okay, and then the way the spell works is, does anybody know this? Let's see. The way the spell works is the next time I make a ranged weapon attack, the weapon's ammunition or the weapon itself transforms into a bolt of lightning. Make the attack roll as normal. The target takes 4d8 lightning damage on a hit, or half as much damage on a miss, but I don't have to worry about that. And then each creature within 10 feet of the target must make a dexterity saving throw, and each of those creatures takes 2d8 lightning damage.
Okay, so the one you hit has takes 19 lightning damage. Okay. And then I'm going to say within 10 feet, I'm going to say one of the big guys and one of the roguey guys both have to do a dexterity saving throw. So the big guy does it and fails, and the roguish guy does it and succeeds. And Tenzin, give me a dexterity saving throw. You got this.
And thank Noodles for that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and since you're a monk, so you take no damage, Tenzin. You dodge right out of the lightning. The guy in the back also takes no damage. He
takes damage. On a failed save, you take half as much damage.
But he's a rogue, and rogues are good. Rogues are good like that.
All right.
But the big thuggy guy, he took 20 damage.
Sweet.
And he's actually really hurting.
All right.
Or no,
Well,
no, he took 13 damage, but still.
All right. I feel like that was pretty good. I'm pretty excited about that. Well, that was my action and my bonus action, so I'm done.
All right.
That's a nice one. Next says J1 and then Morty.
Okay. So the first one is going to, is going to reach out and use its drow magic to cast Fairy Fire, which is going to, I mean, it's 20 by 20, so it's not going to catch, it's not going to cast Morty, but it's going to cast, I guess, is that Valanthe? It's Valanthe, Noodles, and Selvi.
Yeah.
Are all going to be, it's going to start glowing around you. Give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you glow or not.
Ah. Oh, wow. Nice, Selvi.
Nice, Hunter.
Some pretty good dexterity saving throws, I feel like.
18.
What's the DC? Yeah, the only one who's questionable is Noodles, and let me see what the, sorry, let me see what the stats of this guy are, because it's going to matter. Oh, DC 12. Yeah, okay, so you all made it. All right, so none of you are glowing. So that's the first one's action. The one on the left is going to cast darkness. And
Are
that
these
is,
Are these the rogues or the fighters?
they're the fighters.
Okay.
15-foot radius. So that's going to be right on the top. It's going to be let me move that now that I've drawn it, but it's going to be a darkness spell right over. Oh, come on.
But we can all
All
see
right,
in the
let me
dark.
just delete it. No,
Not that dark,
not
not that
magical
dark.
Not
darkness.
magical. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, so yeah, magical darkness fills this area. And the middle one takes a swing at Tenzin, takes 2 swings at Tenzin. So
But us being in the dark is not necessarily a bad thing because I can still see the targets.
all right, Tenzin, what's your armor class? Do you know?
You're on mute, Nicole.
You're muted, Nicole.
Okay. 19.
Okay, yeah, it swung at you twice and missed twice. Okay. So yeah, this is all completely pitch black and you can't see through it.
What do you mean? But the other people are the bad guys aren't in the circle.
Right, but you are. I mean, you can't see through the, there's darkness between you and them.
It's like an ink cloud.
Yeah.
It's like,
But they can't see us either, right?
yeah,
True.
that's true. That's true.
Okay. All right.
It blocks light passing through it.
Hmm. All right.
Morty and Sylvie are both next.
Yep. Okay.
You can fight over who wants to go first.
What would happen if? Okay. What would happen
Go
if
for
I
it, Morty.
let Morty go first?
All right. Are these little orange clouds like cell doors? What's going on here?
I think they're torches.
Other torches. Okay. Are there cell doors?
There really are. There are hallways, but from where you're standing, I don't think you can see any cell doors.
Okay.
Nice. Ella says goodnight to everybody.
Night, Ella.
Night, Ella.
So Morty,
I'm just honestly, I'm just gonna move.
okay.
They're gonna have to come through, but I'm not gonna shoot in the dark and hit Tenzin.
Okay.
So that's all I'm gonna do.
How far are you moving? I mean, you're a rogue. You can
I'm-
go double.
I'm not running through the darkness.
Okay.
I'm hanging out right outside the darkness.
Okay.
Sylvie then.
Who's next?
Selby. Selby he saw kind of where they are. He can't see through the darkness, but he's not afraid of darkness because he's familiar with this spell. So he's going to move forward about to here, which is the limit of his movement. And then he knows that if he casts Shatter a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30 feet this way, it should go off right there. So Shatter.
So is that hitting everybody, you think?
That's his goal, is to hit everybody.
Yeah.
It is a 10-foot radius though. So does that work? Yeah, that could work if he hits it right there, right?
Be like,
Yeah.
I'll say if you're gonna hit you can hit 5 people or you can hit 6 people plus Tenzin. So you can hit all the bad guys plus Tenzin.
He was aiming more toward the back ranks, hoping to not hit Tenzin. So if he misses one guy, he's cool with that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So,
So it's Constitution saving throw 17.
okay, so let me first roll for the 2 Drow warriors. Okay, fail on a save. I think I went from left to right, so the one who's been taking all the damage saved. And then for the rogues, fail. Middle one also fail. DC 17, you said? The right one.
Yeah.
Ooh, all the rogues failed. Okay, so the only one that passed is the one who's taken all the damage. So what are the
So it's it's 15 damage, thunder damage. He got an extra D8 added to that, but it was only 1.
okay,
The extra D8's because of his artillery-ness.
sure. So 15 damage to everybody except the one that passed. Is that right?
16.
Oh, 16. Thank you.
15.
Okay.
Okay.
1-5. And I think that's it for him.
And half,
For now.
half damage on the one who succeeded, actually, unless he had.
Yep.
But he's a rogue, maybe. Or, yeah.
Nope.
Anyway,
Half damage.
Okay,
got it.
next is your rogues and Valanthe, Jay, are both tied in initiative order.
Go ahead, Valanthe.
Okay, I'm going to move out of the cloud of darkness. Oh wait, hold on, how do I do this? Up to here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing my maul at the guy on the left.
Okay. Cool.
Oh wait, I'm raging. I'm gonna rage.
Okay. Great. Is this guy even in a square? Let me make sure he's in an actual square so that we know what we're talking about. Okay. All right. So you're swinging the guy on the left. Okay, great.
20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and okay, I'm trying to remember Divine Fury. So it's okay.
Is that one of your subclass things?
Yeah, it's while raging, first attack 1d6 plus half level of radiant.
Okay.
Half of your level of radiant damage. So that would be. oh
You're
gosh,
level
that's
11, so
9 plus 10, so 19 damage.
19 damage. Okay.
Mhm. I think I'm done.
Did you hit him twice?
You get to attack at least twice.
But my rage was my bonus action.
Multi-attack. When you attack, you get 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
So take another swing. That would be 27.
Yep.
And so 13 damage.
Okay. Great. Now these rogues. How are they going to divide their attacks? It said to take you alive, so only one of them shoots at you, Valanthe. I'll just roll. The +7. Ooh, that's a miss. And okay, and then the other 2 are gonna aim for Tenzin. That's 24 to hit Tenzin, which I assume hits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you take 22 points of damage, and then
Nice.
the other one shoots at you. And yeah, 25 to hit, so another 22 points of damage.
44.
Not cool.
Uh-oh.
You can say thank you to all your friends who said, I'll just hang back here.
Are those arrows?
I'm a
Yeah,
ranger, man.
they're-
I shoot arrows.
They're crossbows.
So could she catch one of them?
Yes. How does that work? Yeah, how does your catching?
Deflect,
She
whatever, deflect
she
missile, I think it's.
rolls
Deflect missiles. You can use reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack.
so you roll a die and
You
it
just- it
subtracts
just
the
works,
amount
right?
of damage.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You roll a die, it subtracts the amount of damage from the attack. If you reduce it all the way to 0, then you actually totally caught it and can throw it back at them for a key point.
Okay, so I'm
I don't
gonna
know
roll
what
the
size.
die.
What size die is it though? I don't know that.
Yeah, so. Okay, so yeah, you didn't, so the first one got reduced from 22 down by 16. So it still did you damage, but just take 16 for all that damage I did you.
Okay. That's 44. Okay.
Yeah, good call, Hunter.
Well spotted.
Thank you.
Tracy.
All right. So I'm turning to the nobles and I'm like, with me, we're going to go into the cloud, stop there, and then we're going to rush them as one. And then I'm going to do the dash action to get myself. I'm going to stop about there.
Okay.
Figuring that we're going to go into the cloud, but not all the way through.
All right, and I'll say they have the initiative count 1 and some of them go with you.
Cool.
Okay.
Tenzin.
And you might want to get out of there.
Okay. Well, can I do one attack and then get out of there?
You do 2 attacks and get out of there.
Well, let's do 2 attacks and get out of there. Dude in the middle. I will do an unarmed strike towards the guy in the middle.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
Wow.
And
You want to give me damage?
oh, sorry.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit
He's
him again.
looking pretty bad, but that misses.
That's not cool. Okay, and so then my last action is I can move out of there. Yes.
Yes.
I guess I'm just gonna go down this hallway over here.
Now, if you move away from them, they can take a swing at you unless you spend a key point to disengage, and then they.
I did not hear you.
When you run away from them, they can take a swing at you as you run away, unless you spend one of your key points to disengage.
Oh yeah, I'll spend a key point because.
Okay.
And if you move into the darkness, they can't shoot at you with, they won't know where you are.
Well, but then she also can't see them. But
Yeah.
yes.
True.
I think, hold on. I think that's the guy who cast the darkness spell. Let me give him a con saving throw. Oh, the darkness drops. He lost his concentration.
Oh.
The darkness dropped. Okay.
We could
Well.
see.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's a good thing. They couldn't see us.
Yeah. All right, so after Tenzin is Vierna and then Noodles.
Yep.
Yeah, Fierna. She runs. Yeah, okay. She pulls out her crossbow, fires it at the Lanthe. She's got, what is it, +10.
Is she obstructed by her
It looks like
various
she's
allies?
obstructed.
She just hurt her own people.
She's really good. 25 to
Yeah.
hit, Valanthe. So that's 30 points of damage, but I assume you cut it in half because you're raging.
She is raging.
All right, so 30
That
points
just makes
cut in
her
half.
even more enraged.
And then she runs off down the hall, cackling evilly.
Oh man.
Did I see where that bolt hit Valanthe from? Was it from the north or from the west?
From the north. From the north.
Cool.
Dang. Oh, okay. So it's my turn. So how do spells work? Can I do the lightning arrow thing again, or am I like done with it?
Yeah, you have a certain amount of spell slots for the day, but so
Okay.
how many level was it? Level 3 spell slots?
Yeah. It looks like I have 3.
Okay,
I think. Am I seeing that correctly?
that's believable.
Sounds
Okay.
about right.
Okay. Then I'm doing that. I'm doing the same thing again, man, because that worked pretty well. So I'm going to
Okay.
cast it. And then I'm going to do my longbow. That's pretty good.
Yeah, all right, that hits. So
And
the
then-
first guy takes 15 lightning damage, right? That was the guy in the middle, I assume?
Yep.
Yeah, he just and falls down with smoke coming out of him. And the others, no, what is it? They do a dex saving throw or something?
Yeah. And so if they take 2d8 if they on a failed save, and they take half as much on a successful one.
Okay. And you're gonna catch Valanthe in that. Now, Valanthe, do barbarians have some sort of do they have evasion? I don't think they do. Or no, but you do have advantage on that dodge, I think, right? Valanthe?
You're on mute, Margaret.
Margaret, I think you have a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Do I have Dex? Oh, yes. Wait, hold on.
I think it's
Yeah.
might be skill
I
checks.
think that's your
Oh, no.
danger sense. Is it danger sense?
Danger sense, saving throws against effects you can see, such as traps and spells.
Cool.
Yeah, you can see your knucklehead friend shooting a lightning arrow at you.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll.
Well done.
That was me.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
In
dang it.
that case, not
We're
well.
rolling that nicely for Margaret. That's so nice of you.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Let's see. 19.
All right, so it looks like you take 5 lightning damage from that.
Good Lord, y'all just don't like me very much, do you?
trying to make sure you stay enraged.
Rage doesn't stop lightning, right? It's just sort of the physical damage.
Would that be? Do I take half damage on that?
No,
Full damage.
No,
I mean the full 5. So
full 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Ow.
okay, who's next? Oh, me.
You.
Yeah, the monk got away, so they're gonna try to beat up the one that their boss seems to not like. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
Let's see. What's your armor class again? Ooh.
15.
Okay, so all these are hits. Ooh,
Ouch.
ooh, that's
Ouch.
nasty.
Oof. Everybody's stabbing you over and over
Oh
again.
boy, yeah. So
No, her AC 16.
so
Is it? I don't.
Yeah.
I have 15 written around down everywhere, but then on the spreadsheet it says 16. So I'm not.
16.
okay. So this first one misses.
One of them misses.
Okay. So we'll cut everything on the left in half. So 12 plus 7 plus 10, so 29 cut in half. That's
14.
yeah, 14. But then for poison, so 14 plus
30.
20. Yeah, okay.
No, 42.
Plus 30. 14 plus 30, is that what it heard?
No, I think the
No, it's
42.
42.
40.
56 total.
Ouch.
Oof.
What the hell?
Yeah, that hurts.
All
Says
right,
the
I think I'm-
barbarian who's still standing after taking 56.
They're trying to take you alive. Don't worry.
yeah, don't worry. I'm up, right?
That's good. They need to stop.
Yes, Morty.
I can make it past the gingerbread man, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I will.
The gingerbread army is on our side.
No, I know. I just want to make sure that they're like not too big.
I mean, if you
for me.
kill a couple of them, yeah,
I just
collateral
want to make sure,
damage.
just want to make sure I
They're
can get through.
delicious.
All right. I will. All right. So I move, and I will take. I'll take a shot at the guy on the right who's engaged with Valenti.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, 28 points of damage.
Yep.
The guy on the right, yeah, yeah, he's dead.
All right. Excellent. I will then take my second shot at the front right rogue. Oh wait, let me see if that's in range. Hang on.
Okay.
Hand crossbows are not amazing. Yeah. All right. I can get him. Just
Okay.
30 feet.
Even if you couldn't, it'd be with disadvantage. So not a big
Correct.
deal.
Fair enough. All right. Anyway.
16, the rogue does hit.
All right. So I don't get that sneak attack, but I do get the 11.
Okay, cool.
And that's my turn.
All right.
All right. So Selby is tempted to bind some of the wounds on Valenti, but decides that it's more important to take out some of these damage doers, and is happy with his shatter spell on these. He's going to aim for the rogues.
Okay. Is he only going to get the rogues probably?
Well, will that get, if I started there, I guess I could get all
It
four.
looks
No?
like it, yeah.
All right, so I'll do it.
Yeah, okay. Right. Con,
Did it work?
let's see.
Yeah, con DC 17.
So the elite warrior makes it. Okay. And I'll just roll on my own for the other guys. 17, that's a fail. That's a succeed. That's a fail. So the middle one succeeded. Okay. So what's the damage?
12 damage,
Okay. And half if they succeeded.
half on a success, yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, there's also a D8 involved in. Plus 5.
Okay.
I guess half for the other one though. Yeah,
Okay, great.
but 5 for the full.
Anthe, exact your revenge.
Okay, so I am going to use my bonus action to do my battle cry, which has divine energy, and 10 creatures of my choice within 60 feet gain advantage on attack and savings until the start of
Nice.
my next turn.
Okay.
So all of my peeps within 60 feet and whatever nobles happen to decide to participate,
All right.
up to 10.
Cool.
Can you target yourself
And
too?
then I don't know that it does. No, I don't think it does.
Other creatures. Yeah.
Yeah. My dog is trying to rage for me, I think. So, gonna swing my maul at the guy hanging out next to me. Asshole.
Okay.
And this is 15.
You're going for an 18.
Okay. Second attack. Oh, crit fail.
All right. That poison going through your veins is really throwing you off.
I think I'm done.
Okay.
Your rogues are up next, Jay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, two of them are going to shoot at Valanthe. And we'll see how that goes. They're
You have a very strange conception of what it means to take someone alive.
let's see how that is. Okay, that's the natural 19, so that probably hits.
Yep.
22 points cut in half.
Okay, I'm dead.
Oh, okay. So they see you went down.
Not dead yet.
Yeah.
Just a little dead,
Yeah.
not all the way dead.
So the
Mostly
second
dead.
one's going to
Mostly
shoot at
dead.
Tenzin.
Mostly dead is.
That's a
mostly.
miss. And then the other one sees Tracy coming up. She looks pretty tough. That's a 22 to hit Tracy.
That hits.
All right, 22 points of damage to you. And that was their actions. And then they're gonna, I mean, they see this is not going so well yet. So they're gonna skedaddle back. All right.
It's too far. Yeah, it's too far. It's just out of range.
Oh.
Who's up?
Tracy.
Is that out of-
That's me? I didn't like them running away.
Yeah.
What's the range on darkness?
Oh, wait, do we still get the benefit of the battle cry even after Valanthe went down?
Yeah. She
Okay.
inspired you.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
fine. I didn't know if it was something that
Yeah.
required. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to tell the nobles behind me, one of you cast darkness down that hallway for those against those rogues. And then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to beat on fighter guy.
Okay. Are you going to kill? Are you trying to kill or incapacitate?
I have no reason not to kill this guy
Okay.
that I'm aware of.
Just asking. All right, go ahead.
If we want to take a prisoner or something.
We do want to find out where Drist is at some point. But I'm fine if you kill this guy. It's not that big a prison.
I don't know. They've
Yeah, I agree.
they've been-
I think they deserve it. So go
Yeah.
go nuts.
this guy. 22.
Hits.
Or 1d8 plus 6. Nine points of damage.
Okay.
I will do the same again. Having critical fail, that one misses.
Okay.
And I'll do it a third time.
Oh yeah, fighters.
13.
Nope, misses.
All right. Who was using a longbow? That
Me.
was Noodles.
Noodles.
I'm gonna spend not a key point, a superiority die and use a commander's strike as my bonus action and say, Noodles, take another shot at a rogue.
They're out of range for me.
I bet
Yeah,
they're in your.
longbow.
I bet they're in your
Longbow?
extended range.
Oh, they're in my extended range. So how does that work? Oh wait, no, they're not. Actually, I take it back. I have 150, so they are within range. Okay, so how does this work? Do I get to fire even though it's not my turn?
Yep.
Cool.
Can you actually see them around the corner?
Oh, I can see him.
See one of them at least.
Wow.
Okay.
Taking my shot. Okay, here we go. 30. That's pretty good. I like my
Yeah.
chances.
Mm-hmm. Give me damage. Yep.
11. Just 11.
Okay.
Plus, hold on. Wait, where'd that go?
Oh, plus
Oh,
your
yeah, what-
superiority die. Okay.
RD10.
Do I get anything from
Where's this? Is that showing up?
Yeah,
Oh, it is.
you
I'm
got
sorry.
an 8. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Plus 8.
Yeah, you hit this guy really good.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Top of the order with Tenzin.
No,
Well,
nobles.
no, first, the
Oh,
nobles.
sorry.
The nobles, they're pretty inspired by how this fight is going. Plus, plus the barbarian screamed at him, and that helped. So they run up, and yeah, one of them casts. Actually, a couple of them get overexcited, and they cast darkness
Dang it.
on the rogues. So the rogues.
Back in the dark. Dang it.
And the other ones are looking at this big thug that y'all are fighting, and they're holding their daggers, but one of them does a medicine check on
Valanthe.
Valanthe. And yeah, so Valanthe, at least you are stable. You're not
Nice.
conscious, but you're not going death saving throws. NPCs are good for stuff like that. All right. Nicole, Tenzin.
Okay.
This might be the last round of the night. I mean, the last turn of the night. Let's see.
Well, I'm gonna try to move closer to the big guy.
Okay.
Gotta try to make this website work better for me. And I'm going to
I'll move you. That's okay.
thank you. I'm gonna use a unarmed strike
Okay.
right to his head because I'm just getting super annoyed by him.
All right. Give me a hit.
Did anything happen?
Not yet.
Wow, really nothing's happening?
Oh, wow.
There
Okay.
you go.
Lots of things happen. All right. So the first one hits. Give me damage.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Mm,
Okay.
That's okay.
Let's start over. So give me another attack roll.
Okay. Oh, that one worked.
14 misses.
oh.
You can take 1 or 2 more. You can spend a key point and hit twice more if you want.
Wait, let's go for it.
16 misses.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh wait, you should be rolling all these with advantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because of
Because of,
Okay.
Valanthe.
All right. Just give me 2 more rolls. We'll see what happens. All right, that's a hit. That's a hit. Give me damage. Okay,
And
Tenzin, how do you want to do this?
nice.
How do you want to finish this part of the fight for the evening? What I'm saying is you took this guy out. So describe how you take him out.
Oh, okay. I have no
Sorry.
idea.
No,
Pull his,
yeah,
pull
sorry.
his eyeballs out.
Yeah, I did a pull his eyeballs out. I just did a quick strike, leg strike, and took him down, and then crushed his windpipe.
Okay. All right.
But
So that guy's down. Okay, this is where we'll call it for the night. You got some rogues escaping to the north. Questionable activity. You got some prisoners to the south. You've got a closed gate. And the people in the Demon Web have 2-ish allies they're managing. I'm thinking like an episode of Three's Company or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question about schedule. Are we meeting next week?
Good
Or
question.
not?
I was going to ask the same thing. The Sunday after Thanksgiving, I think I can. I can.
I'll be around.
Yeah, I
we
guess
can
I
make-
don't know for sure. It's possible I might be late because I don't know. We may be visiting my parents and then possibly traveling back that evening, but probably be back by then.
I am available.
Should be.
Sounds like we have a quorum. Okay,
Looks like it.
great.
So I'm just wondering which one of the allies is Janet and which one is Chrissy?
Well, I can tell you right now, the angel seems real dumb, so that's Chrissy.
I was gonna say.
Chrissy.
Stop it. Chrissy was wonderful.
I really,
The
I really want the
is also
angel
better
and AJ
looking.
to come to
Fine.
blows.